I asked Dennis McMurrin, Daddy-O, he's known as Daddy-O around here, one of the greatest guitar players, singers, and entertainers in the history of Cedar Rapids, Iowa. I asked Dennis, I'm like, Dennis, what is the heart, the origin, the center of your whole musical sensibility? And he went like this. He said, C major, Daddy-O, which I think is great because that is the scale with no sharps or flats. It's the white keys on the piano. It's the natural notes, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Only we usually start on C and end on C if we want to be fussy about it. But C major is C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Let's put a C chord on there. Dennis played it like C major 7, so if you take off your index finger, the major 7 is a little softer, so you add the 7th note of the scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's B. Or you could do it like this. Or this. Or this. Or this. Or this. Or this. Those are all C major 7 chords. Or this. Throw a few open strings in there. So you can take the lowest note on C major on a guitar would be a low E. That's our third interval. I like to point that out, that E is part of a C major. Sounds so E heavy, sounds very, kind of thumping rock and roll, but C major is kind of a polite key. So you could start low. E, F, G, A, B, C. Work your way up. And back down. I feel like Richard Simmons here. And the highest note in the first 3 frets is the G. Then you can work your way up a little bit like this. And then you can creep your way up a little more. And up here. Up here, what do we got? And then you're back kind of where you started. Just an octave higher. So it's not hard to find, some tablature about a PDF, but it's kind of more fun to pick it out by ear. Remember, it's just A, B, C, D, E, F, G. No G flats. No D flats. Skip that. No A flat. Did I say E flat? No flats, no sharps. Try to master the whole neck with C major. And I think the next scale we'll move it over to G. So I think I'm going to do a major scales in a circle of fifths. And kind of like that crazy chart I have on the wall over there. You should be learning your circle of fourths and fifths. But if you don't really know your major scales, nothing's really going to make sense. It's a much easier if you know your major scales. It takes a little bit of work. Some people think it's really boring. I never thought it was boring. I always liked it because it makes it clarifies everything on the guitar. It makes everything crystal clear about how things fit together, or at least less horribly complex. It kind of categorizes your notes, chords, arpeggios, scales, etc., melodies, harmonies. It puts everything into kind of its own neat little box. Problem is the boxes sometimes overlap, but don't worry about that. Just learn the darn scales, and they're really easy. They're the same shape and same sound, just moved up or down the neck. All right, I'm rambling, but I'm just really glad I have a little bit of time to make this kind of video right now. So I have to run and do some other horrifying stuff. I almost said a bad word.